Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Emily and I am a second-year homeschooling mom to one first grader, and we are expecting baby number 2 on the way. And on this channel, I share all things motherhood, homeschooling, faith, and healthy living. So if any of that interests you, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and click that little bell icon so that you get notifications for whenever I post new videos. You can also check me out on Instagram at A Woman on a Journey blog. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a homeschool haul that I did between Amazon and christianbook.com. So let's just get right into it. So the first things I'm going to share with you are from christianbook.com. And I do have one book that is an I Can Read book that was on back order, and Christian Book reached out that I wouldn't receive the book until the end of the month. I can't remember if it was The Good Samaritan or which book it was, but I'll put a picture right here and I will link it down below so that if you're interested, you can check it out. But one of the other I Can Read books I got was I Want to Be a Police Officer. This is a book that my son actually said he wanted. We have the I Want to Be a Doctor book, and so I figured, why not check out what other I Can Read books as far as community leaders they had. And so he wanted to read this one. So we got this one for him. And then we have the Berenstain Bears, A Job Well Done. And so I got this one more because I want to encourage my son in doing things with all his heart and trying his best and making sure that he actually does things, making sure that they're well done. And so that can be incorporated into anything from school to cleaning up the room to helping out in any other area. So definitely thought that this would be great. We have a lot of the Berenstain Bears books and he loves them. The other book we got is The Storm That Stopped. And this book is part of the Tales That Tell the Truth. We have a few of these books. We have Jesus and the Lion's Den, The God Contest, The Garden, The Curtain, and The Cross, The Prisoner's Earthquake. And so this is a really great series of books, and I definitely recommend checking them out. I do have a video coming up in probably about 2 weeks that will share some of our favorite Christian books, and you will be able to see inside a lot of the books that we already have that are all biblical related, and some of them are actually from this series of books. And so definitely look out for that video. But we absolutely love these books, and so I just figured we'd get another one to add to the collection. The next thing I got is a Kumon book. It's my first book of drawing. And even though my son is 6, and this is for 3, 4, 5, we do have some drawing books that we have here. There's actually 2 of them. But he seems to be finding it complicated to follow the directions. And he's a kid that he's too much of a perfectionist. And so if he doesn't do it right, it doesn't look right, or at least similar, then he gets upset and he finds it way too hard. And no amount of encouragement is really going to tell him otherwise. So I figured I'd just start him easier with some of these simple drawing steps, because he really does want to be able to draw. But I figured, you know what, let's go a little bit more simple. And a lot of these are based off of shapes, and so it makes it a little bit easier. Some of them look probably a little bit more difficult. I guess it gets harder as you go through, but I figured this would be a great start for him, and probably just motivate him to go through the book whenever he's looking for something to do. And then maybe once he's finished with it, then he'll be motivated to go on to some of the other drawing books that we already have here. The other book I got, this is an Evan Moore book, Social and Emotional Learning Activities. I found out about this through Yasmin over at Mommy on the Move. And I really liked as she went through this book. I really liked it. I like the fact that it focuses on different social and emotional skills for your child. This is for grades 1 and 2. I'm not sure that I'm going to start with my son on this just yet. We might just push this off as something we do in the summer and then maybe into his 2nd grade year, or we might just start it within the 2nd grade year. I have no idea. But I really thought that this was great. It says it has 9 units, engaging activities, and then it focuses on empathy, cultural sensitivity, creativity, gratitude, self-care, mindfulness, self-talk, curiosity, and open-mindedness, critical thinking skills. And then it says skills are listed by unit. So it'll divide based on those 9 different things that were just mentioned. Then it'll just break it up into units based on that. So I really think that this is going to be something great for him to go through, especially since he's been an only child for some time now. And I think it'll just be great for him to gain a better understanding of different types of things, and whether it be about himself or social environments. And that doesn't mean that he doesn't get socialization. It's just something that I think it'll be great to kind of, sometimes I feel like as a homeschool mom, especially if you're a homeschool mom to one child, you probably don't realize where your child needs a little bit more work on. And you're not always there when they are socializing with other kids. So I think that this is great, whether you have one child or a couple of children. You could probably make group activities out of this. So I'm definitely looking forward to looking into this book more and getting into it. Next, I will share what I got on Amazon. The first thing I'll share here is the base 10 starter set. We have been doing place value for pretty much this whole year so far. However, I found it very difficult to not have a visual of the hundreds. And, we had the little counting blocks. I forgot what they're, the Lincoln cubes. And we have them from Learning Resources. They're great quality. I love Learning Resources Manipulatives. So I normally, when I'm looking for manipulatives, I'll go to Learning Resources first before I start looking around at other companies, because I really do like the quality of their things. So anyway, we've made the most of what we could out of the Lincoln cubes, but I only had 10 Lincoln cubes, so we really couldn't make 100. We were improvising. And I was just like, let me just get this. So this is something I'm excited to get started using right away. The next thing I got were some of these poster boards that I want to start putting new ones in my son's room. He constantly looks at the ones that are there, and he's definitely outgrown the ones that are there. And so I got these, and they're a pack of several different ones. So you have US money, you have types of graphs, fractions, place value, math keywords, Roman numerals, 2D shapes, and then you have division, which he won't be doing yet. And then you have numbers so after 100, then it basically goes 200 all the way up to 1 million. I think that was great. I wanted something that was past 100, and because he's learning past 100, and I think it's just a great visual for him. And then sometimes he asks me, what comes after, let's say 900, what comes after 1,000. And so this will help him to kind of memorize that a little bit better. And I also like the fact that it has the spelling of the numbers here, so that he can visually also become more comfortable with remembering the spelling. And you have addition here. This is up to 12. Subtraction up to 12. Time. And then multiplication, which he also won't be doing just yet. What's really great about these is that they are laminated and they're pretty sturdy. They have these tapes here at the end, and so it's easy to just stick on the wall. And so I definitely want to update things a little bit better. I know this one came with the money chart. However, I got a different money chart, and I like this one because it's sturdy. He can put it on the table, or I can put it on the wall. My main thing about buying this was the fact that it had larger amounts of money on it. So you have, for example, the $50, then you have the dollar coin, and then you have the different bills. So you have 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, and then you even have the rare $2 bill. But I really wanted him. He's interested in money. He is learning money. However, he's obviously not up to like the larger bills, but he's interested in it. So I might as well have something because we're going to get to it eventually. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and get this. The next thing I got was Scrabble Jr. He is really into spelling right now. He is doing pretty well with it. And I thought it would just be fun to make, obviously, a game out of it and do Scrabble with him for just adding this to kind of our game schooling. So I ended up getting this on sale on Amazon. Next, I'll share a couple of the books that we got. These are all I Can Read books. And so we got Paddington at the Barbershop, Prehistoric Mammals. Ever since watching Ice Age recently, he's into prehistoric mammals. So he actually asked for a book on these mammals. And so I found one from National Geographic Kids. Then we have the I Want to Be a Veterinarian. This is part of the same series of I Want to Be a Police Officer and I Want to Be a Doctor. And so we got this one. And then Hello Ninja, because he likes the Hello Ninja show. So we got this one. And then we have I Want to Be an Engineer. This is something else that he asked for. He's really into construction and building and all the sorts. So I ended up getting this. And then I got the Martin Luther King Jr., A Peaceful Leader. So we just got this to add this to our collection. So that's everything I got from my recent homeschool haul. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in any of these items, like I said, the links will be down in the description below. And if you did like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, as it does help me with my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.